everybody, it's Kara, and this is my second video on my channel. I'm in my bedroom right now, and at first I was like, oh my gosh, this needs to be like an adorable, aesthetically pleasing background. Like I should Christmas lights and stuff. But then I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna film on the floor. But yeah, in case you're wondering what this pile of mess is, this is laundry. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing something a little different. Kind of like Joanna Cedia, like waxing and ranting. We're going to be doing something similar to that. No shade, I'm not trying to copy her or anything. She's like a better YouTuber than I am or anything. We're going to be doing... what am I saying? We're going to be doing like a discussion, but I want to make myself occupied. So we're going to be folding my little sibling's laundry, which is autism and special needs. I love her to pieces, but she doesn't know how to do her own laundry, so I do it all for her. While I'm just talking about my first week of high school. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to try and just film this in one complete take, so I'm not going to stop in between. Because I just want to focus about the topics and stuff, rather than just having to stop and then refilm. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it right now, I guess. I have a lot of laundry to fold, so we're going to have some good time on our hands. This is going to be a monster to edit, though. Oh, crap. Alright. Let's just get this over with. My friends are, texting me right now, but I'm going to ignore them because, I just have to do this. Alright, so I started my first week of high school this week. That's right, guys. I'm an incoming fraction. I'm an incoming fraction. I'm an incoming freshman. So I'm fresh meat, as some people call them. I'm basically at the bottom of the food chain, essentially. And already so much stuff has happened, holy crap. And I just started. I've never gone through so much emotion in my entire life, but this week was crazy. So let me enlighten you guys with a little cautionary tale. So I have this best friend, we're gonna call him Tom, because Tom's a common name, and I like to keep people's names hidden and a secret, except for mine. Obviously y'all know who my name is. My YouTube channel literally has my name and my last name in it. We're gonna call him Tom. So Tom and when we met, he shot me in the back with a rubber band of something. But then him and I started to really hate each other. We were little kids. We were chasing each other around, play tag and crap like that. But then one day I started to develop feelings for Tom, and Tom wanted to be friends instead of not being friends with me, I guess. So him and I started blossoming into a friendship. Y'all all know where this is going, right? Right? That's right. Tom and I ended up being friends. I ended up liking him very much. So fast forward a couple of years, literally this past week, Tom and I were having conversations and stuff, and Tom told me he liked me. I'm not kidding. He told me that he loved me. He told me that he wanted to date me, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I might actually finally get somebody to love. Queen reference. Somebody to love. I'm so bad at singing. I'm sorry. But I've always felt this need to find somebody in my life. And my parents, when they met, they were in high school. My mom and dad met each other when my mom was a freshman, my dad was a senior. So I feel this pressure to find somebody and start dating, because otherwise then I'm worried I'm not gonna find anybody, because every high school love story is always there's the girl's a freshman and the guy's a senior, and it's they're meant to be, and they ended up dating, and they ended up getting married, and then have kids and all that god and stuff like that. So I feel this pressure to find somebody this year. So already I am aware that 2 guys at my school likes me. Literally the first week of school, and there's already 2 guys at my school who likes me. And I know it seems like I'm lying, but I'm being serious. I am for real being serious. So that's what I was saying. So Tom finally confessed his love for me after literally a couple of years of like just staying in the shadows. But then something happens. So one thing about Tom that I started to realize about him is he always complains about life with me. He's that kind of guy. He's always like, oh, I want to kill myself. And I'm not making fun of people with depression. If you have depression, you don't usually complain about like how you just want to die all the time, you know? Oh my god, what am I saying? Okay, never mind. Scratch the idea. I apologize to people who have depression. I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful creatures. Raw creatures. I'm sorry that. Oh god. Maybe I should just restart this video. This is going off so wrong. You know what? Nope. This is supposed to be like a one clip, one whole thing. I don't want to edit too much, but you know what? It's all gonna be worth it in the end. Alright, I'm sorry for calling y'all creatures. You're not creatures. I'm sorry. So Tom is always like fishing for like ways to get like compliments and ways to get like stuff out of me. What is the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for something. What is it called? He's trying to get attention. If you hear the noises in the background, I have 2 guinea pigs and they're over there like doing God knows what. So if you hear noises in the background, then that's probably them. Anyways, so Tom is that guy who always complains about everything to me, and it kind of gets annoying, but I know like he like trusts me more than anybody else in the world. But keep in mind, Tom has also broken my heart more times than I can count in my lifetime. Like, I've never gone through so much drama with this boy in my entire life. But every time I keep calling back to him, and I swear to God, if like this boy does something to me again, I'm going to like, you know? So anyways, Tom finally confesses his love to me, and I'm like, hallelujah, it's about dang time. You know, where have you been, boy? So, but then this week, I like text him, and he's like, oh, I had an anxiety attack. I had like 2 anxiety attacks, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. I hope you feel better. You know, I was being a supportive friend, because I know he probably had a bad day at school. You know, 8th grade is wrong. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention, Tom is a year younger than me. So don't worry, like everything's cool, I guess. He's taller than me and he's really nice and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm not supposed to be talking good about him right now, and you're about to find out why. So keep in mind, Tom confessed his love for me, and he even said he's going to break up with his girlfriend for me. Like, he legit is going to do that. So I was basically assuming that we were already in a relationship. Now, of course, I wasn't calling him babe. I wasn't, like, saying hey or, like, I love you. I wasn't using the L word. Though, every night when we would go to bed, he would always randomly text me saying, Kara, I love you. Kara, I care about you. I always felt uncomfortable because, like, we just kind of started dating and you're already saying the L word. The L word's supposed to be like a big deal. You're not supposed to just be throwing it around like it's nothing and stuff. So I kind of felt uncomfortable when he was saying that. So anyways, I'm basically assuming that Tom and I are dating. So then he tells me like the stupidest thing ever. He tells me that he's still dating this girl. He hasn't broken up with her, and that she broke up with him. Forget this, because she found somebody else, and he was so upset about it. And literally, he was gonna do the exact same thing to her, but with me. And I was feeling bad. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna go break another girl's heart for me. Now I know some girls who might find that to be attractive, but like, I feel bad. I'm not gonna like ruin a girl's life and stuff. I feel awful about that. But he's literally over here upset because like a girl was gonna do the same thing he did, because he's like, oh, it's okay if I do it, but it's not okay if other people do it to me, you know? And that really just kind of made me annoyed. But what really made me annoyed is he said, I still love her. Okay, tap the brakes. You said you loved me. You generally said you wanted to date me. You said you were gonna break up with this girlfriend for me. And now you're saying you want to date her, And so I said, but I thought you loved me. I thought you wanted to date me. And he said, I said maybe. I said maybe. I never said yes. I said maybe. I read through the freaking text and the receipts and everything. He never said freaking maybe. He never said that. He said it like a straight up statement. This is what I want when I want it. He was never saying maybe. He never said possibility. He never said any of that stuff. So he's basically lying to me to my face when he knows. He says because he said it in text. I can simply scroll up and I can find it word for word from him. So I was so done. I got mad at him. I practically yelled at him through text. I texted in all caps. I'm done. I'm done with you breaking my heart. I'm done with all of this. And I basically just like, in the words of 11 from Stranger Things, I dumped your butt. But I'm not going to say the other word because we're a Christian Minecraft server channel. And I don't want to swear yet. I'm not that comfortable on YouTube videos yet. So, I dumped your butt. So essentially, I like kind of sort of broke up with him as a friend. So I deleted his contact and I tried to find a way to like block him, but I couldn't. Now, this is when this whole thing runs south. So instead of me just being like angry and upset, I was actually really depressed. Not like, I'm not saying I have depression because I don't, but I was really upset about this whole predicament. And I was in the car with my mom and I was already kind of stressed from school, so my mom was already knowing like something was up even before this whole conversation happened. So imagine me just start breaking down in tears in front of her. That's not going to end well. So I just kind of stayed positive. I took a deep breath. I was like, okay. So I just left the car because I was on my way to church. And here's the problem. He's going to be there. The first thing I said to him was, hey, are you coming to church tonight? And he said yes. So at my church, we have this thing called youth, where it's on Wednesday nights, and only like youth 6th grade all the way to seniors, we all meet up on Wednesday nights and we like play games and we of course worship God because I'm a Christian, so Christian Minecraft server. So essentially he was going to be there. So I was not ready for him to show up and do God knows what. I don't want him to come up to me. I don't want him to pretend like nothing's happening. But I don't want to see him like crying his eyes out. I don't want to see him showing up with his hoodie up and his earbuds just being upset. I don't want him to do that. I don't even know because then I would have felt guilty. So he made me feel extremely guilty because then he started texting me, spamming me, saying like, no, wait, I'm sorry and stuff like that. But what I knew what I did was the right thing to do because he's broken my heart for the last dang time. I'm sorry. He has done this over and over and over again to me, to where like, oh, I like you. But then when I like try and say something again to him, he's like, never mind. I don't like you. I never said I like you. I said maybe. And it just annoys me to pieces when guys do that. Cause like, I liked him for 3 years, but like, he just broke my heart right then and there. And it just made me upset. Okay. And then I showed up and I see him and I'm crying. My mascara's running. My hair's a mess. I did not eat any of my dinner. My mom like got me nachos from a fake Mexican restaurant called Taco Cabana. Okay, I'm aware Taco Cabana is fake and phenomenal. If y'all know what and phenomenal means, I think you do. But if you don't, it stands for AF. But AF stands for and phenomenal on this channel. But like, yeah, I like Taco Cabana. It's pretty good. I don't even know if it is fake Mexican food. Anyways, so I basically only took like 3 bites because like I was so sad. And my pastor, he was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I had people coming up to me and sitting next to me and like, oh my gosh, Carrie, are you okay? Because unlike school, people actually care about me at my church. And people actually worry if I'm okay or not and stuff like that. So it really helped. But then he walked in, and the first thing I did is I look up. I don't make eye contact with him, but I can see him. He has his music in and stuff. He just walks straight out, and like he just kind of stands there and stuff like that. I guess he's just kind of like doing something. So what I did, I said what I do in a British accent. I was like, what I did is I straight up got up, I looked at him, and I walked out because I did not want him to come up to me. I didn't want him to sit next to him, and I did not want him to like confess his love for me at church because we're at church. I don't need that at church. So I just kind of got up and left. So I haven't told anybody about what happened yet. So my friend, we're gonna call her Eliza. I'm gonna call her Eliza. So Eliza sits next to me. So Eliza and I were like talking and stuff, and we just kind of walk out in the hallway, and I was getting close to tell her about what happened because she could tell I was upset. She could tell like I was a little like out of shape this time around. So I was about to tell her when I turn around, and lo and behold, there's Tom following me and Eliza out, and he's like calling my name. He's like, Kara, I need to talk to you, please. Just let me talk to you for like 5 minutes. And I just keep walking. But then Eliza, who knew that I had a crush on him and knew stuff, was like, oh my gosh, you need to go talk to him. So she grabs my arm, like this arm, starts pulling me towards him. Me being calm and rational as I am, started like trying to like tell her, please just let me go, Eliza, please just let me go. I don't want to talk to him right now and stuff like that. And she's like, no, you need to go talk to him and stuff. So then I started being a little more aggressive, and I started like really pulling him, and then he like started calling my name more. So then I went into freaking fight or flight mode. So I karate chopped her in the arm. She let go. Didn't hurt her, I don't think. I karate chopped her in the arm. She let go, and I started speed walking away. And Tom started yelling for me, like, Kara, please just let me talk to you for 5 minutes. I turned around. I was already starting to cry because I was already upset. I turned around and I said, I don't want to talk to you. And I just kept booking it. I ended up hiding in where my group met for like group discussion. And like there's still most of my group in there. So they're like, oh, Kara, are you okay? Because, you know, they cared about me. And I told them what happened. And my girl squad, we were all like, oh my gosh. And some of them were like trying to be like my bodyguards. They said, we got you. We'll like pretend to have a conversation so you don't have to like talk to him. We won't leave you alone, girl, and stuff. And then like one of my friends even said like, oh, you know what? I'll go up to him and I'll tell him to back off. So I was like, oh, thanks guys, y'all are awesome, but like that's okay and stuff. I just don't want to be alone right now because I don't want him to like try and talk to me and stuff. I don't want to talk to him. So basically, I ended up blocking his number because I finally found out how. One of my friends offered to like show me because I told him I can't block him because he started calling me. So we walked out, and sure enough, he was getting picked up by his mom. So I saw him walk out, and he looked at me, and he just kept walking because he knew like he needed to back off. He looked up, he looked at me, and he just kept walking. So I was talking with my friends. And my friends were like trying to like help me out and stuff. We were trying to be quiet too because we saw him. We were like, ooh, we need to be quiet, you know? So yeah, I saw him walk into his car. He just kind of sat down. I can see like his mom's trying to talk to him and stuff. He just kind of slugged down in his chair, and I was like, yeah, let me just tell you right now, Mom, he had a bad day. So needless to say, I broke his heart. This is how to be a heartbreaker. Not really because I'm really upset. I really broke his heart. But he broke mine in several places. I only know like one chorus from that song, so I just made up all the rules. I know I'm a terrible singer, okay? Sue me. So basically, that's what happened this week, and it was pretty upsetting. It happened on Wednesday, so Monday and Tuesday they were cool, but like the rest of the week I really just couldn't really focus on much. Luckily for me, my best friend who happened to go to my church and happened to know Tom, I told her about the problem, and she was like, oh, you know what, I'm going to show up next Wednesday and I'm going to whip his butt. Except she didn't say butt, she said something else. But we're not going to say that because I'm a Christian Minecraft server. So I was like, oh, thank you. You don't have to do that, but you know what? Like, if you do end up doing that, like, just don't bring me into this. So, because, I don't know. I don't know why I said that, but I did. I was like, you know what? I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it if you did, but like, you know. So, even moral of the story, if you have a crush on somebody, but they are like a heartbreaker and they keep like breaking your heart, they're not the right guy for you. They're really not. So, needless to say, my best friend of 3 years, who will always break my heart into smithereens over and over again, broke my heart for the last dang time. And that, my friends, is how you fold laundry the right way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know. And I actually really enjoyed filming this video and I got a lot of work done. So yeah, I'll film another video tomorrow and I think that'll be pretty fun. It's going to be pretty funny to film, that's for sure. And I'll see you guys then. Bye!